Pink Payback by Sissy Missikins, copyright 2026. Chapter 4. The Boutique. Part 1. Sarah leads Sissy Cindy by the hand down a sunny sidewalk. Sissy Cindy is still wearing the pink princess swimsuit, the frilly skirt fluttering against his thighs. He is hunched over, trying to disappear into himself. Sarah notices. Shoulders back, Sissy Cindy. A pretty little sissy does not slouch. Mom, please. Everyone is staring. This is too much. I can't walk another block like this. Sissy Cindy complained. Who is talking? I do not remember giving you permission to speak, Sissy Cindy. 3-year-olds wait for their mothers to ask them a question before they open their mouths. Oh, and from now on, you are to refer to me as Mummy, understood? Said Sarah very sternly. But Mum, I am not 3. I am 18, said Sissy Cindy in sheer and complete dismay. Stop that right now. That is a very naughty way to talk to your mother. If you continue to be a brat, I will spank you in front of everyone. Do you understand? Remarked Sarah angrily. Yes, I understand, replied Sissy Cindy in a sad tone of voice. Yes, what? Demanded Sarah. Yes, Mommy, replied Sissy Cindy, feeling ashamed and humiliated for having to call his mother that, and with people hearing it too, making them all smile. Much better. Now be a good boy, and keep smiling. We are almost at the store, said Sarah. They stop in front of a boutique with a soft pastel storefront. A sign in gold cursive reads, "The Pink Petal Boutique." The windows are filled with lace-trimmed dresses, oversized bows, and ruffled lace socks. No, 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 no. Not another store. Please, remarked Sissy Cindy in complete and total despair. Oh, hush. You need a proper wardrobe if you're going to live as my little sissy. You cannot go around in a swimsuit all the time. It is simply not polite, said Sarah in a matter-of-fact tone of voice. The interior is an explosion of white lace, silk ribbons, and floral wallpaper. The air smells heavily of rose water and powdered sugar. Claire, age 32, wearing a sharp pencil skirt and a pink blouse, glides toward them. Welcome to the Pink Petal. Oh, my goodness, look at you. That Princess Prince swimsuit is absolutely darling. Is he a new addition to the lifestyle? Asked Claire, who was positively beaming at the sight of Carl in his pink skirted swimsuit. He is. This is my son, but from today on he is Sissy Cindy. He has been a very naughty boy, and I have decided that he needs a complete transformation to help him find some humility, said Sarah with a smile on her face. Oh, a transformation project. My favorite. Welcome, Sissy Cindy. I am Claire. I specialize in tailoring these exquisite pieces to fit larger frames while maintaining that precious, youthful silhouette, said Claire, smiling at Sissy Cindy. I don't want any of this. I want my red shorts back, said Sissy Cindy as he pouted, just like a little girl. Oh, look at that little pout. He is just adorable when he is grumpy. Does he always throw these little tantrums, Mrs. Slater? Asked Claire in sheer fascination. Constantly. That is why we are here. I want the full package. I want him in dresses, frills, and the most embarrassing underwear that you have in stock. He is to be always dressed like a 3-year-old, replied Sarah. Oh, I have just the thing. Follow me to the selection area. Sissy Cindy, hold your mother's hand tightly, be a good little boy, said Claire in a cooing tone of voice at Sissy Cindy. Sissy Cindy hesitates as they move toward a wall of shimmering fabrics. Now, for the foundation. We cannot have a sissy wearing man shorts. We need something with plenty of volume. How about these? Said Claire as she holds up a pair of thick, pink satin frilly bloomers with oversized pink satin bows on the hips and layers of lace trimming around the leg holes. Perfect. Get me 7 pairs of those, 1 pair for every day, remarked Sarah. They are designed to make the wearer feel very prominent, remarked Claire in a delighted tone of voice. I am not wearing frilly bloomers. I refuse, retorted Sissy Cindy in complete and utter defiance. Sissy Cindy, what did we say about speaking out of turn? Warned Sarah. I'm sorry, Mommy, replied Sissy Cindy with a sad tone of voice. And what is the punishment for a naughty sissy who argues in the store? Asked Sarah, looking displeased with Sissy Cindy. A spanking, said Sissy Cindy, tearfully. Exactly. Now, be quiet and let Claire pick out your dresses, remarked Sarah quite sternly. For the dresses, I suggest the Smocked Rose collection. They have high waistlines, puffy sleeves, and very short, frilly flared skirts. They create a wonderful toddler-like shape on an adult male, said Claire as she pulls out a dress from the rack. It is a pale pink garment with a white lace collar and a giant white sash that ties into a massive bow at the small of the back and with lots of ruffled frills around the skirt of the dress. That is lovely. He will look so ridiculous in that. I can already see the look on his face when he has to walk to the kitchen for breakfast in it, said Sarah with a smile on her face. We should also consider the accessories. Knee-high white socks with lace ruffles, perhaps? And a set of matching hair ribbons for those blonde locks, remarked Claire very happily. Yes, all of it. Give me the most frilly, most infantile options that you have. I want him to feel every single piece of lace against his skin. I want him to be reminded of his status every time when he moves, said Sarah, grinning from ear to ear. Oh, I love your vision, Mrs. Slater. Now, Sissy Cindy, let's get you into the fitting room. We need to make sure that these bloomers fit snugly. We wouldn't want anything slipping out of place, would we? Remarked Claire in a very delighted tone of voice. Do I have to? Asked Sissy Cindy in complete despair. Yes, you have to. Now march, commanded Sarah. Claire leads Sissy Cindy toward the fitting rooms. As they walk, Claire reaches out and gives one of the ruffles on his swimsuit a playful flick. You are going to be such a pretty little thing once we are finished with you, Sissy Cindy. Just think of it as a brand new start. A start where you don't have to worry about being a man because you are just a sweet, silent little sissy, said Claire with a huge smile on her face. I hate this, cried Sissy Cindy. And that is exactly why we are doing it. Now get in the fitting room and let Claire dress you. And remember, if you complain, we are adding a pair of matching pink slippers to the bill, said Sarah very firmly. Sissy Cindy enters the fitting room, the heavy velvet curtain closing behind him, leaving him alone with Claire and a pile of lace and pink satin. The curtain snaps shut, enclosing Sissy Cindy and Claire in a small, mirrored space. Sissy Cindy stands stiffly in his pink princess swimsuit. Claire holds the pile of lace and satin like a surgeon preparing for an operation. All right, Sissy Cindy. First things first. Out of that swimsuit. We cannot build a masterpiece on a shaky foundation, remarked Claire in a matter-of-fact tone of voice. Can't I just do it myself? Asked Sissy Cindy, in between a fit of sniffles from crying. A 3-year-old doesn't dress himself, honey. He gets helped by the grown-ups. Now, arms up,
commandait Claire.
Sissy Cindy slowly raises his arms. Claire reaches down and peels the tight spandex swimsuit down his body. The fabric makes a wet, schlicking sound as it slides over his skin. He stands completely naked in the bright fluorescent light, his blonde hair messy and his face flushed. My, what a sturdy little thing you are. We will definitely need to make sure the elastic on these bloomers is tight. We wouldn't want any little accidents, would we? Said Claire with a smile on her face. Please just give me my clothes back, pleaded Sissy Cindy.
Now.
No talking. You know the rules. Your mommy is just right outside, and she has very sharp ears, said Claire as she reaches for the first pair of bloomers. They are blindingly white with thick, puffy ruffles and huge pink satin bows on the hips. She holds them open and gestures for Sissy Cindy to step in. Step in, Sissy Cindy. Lift your leg,
instructait Claire.
Sissy Cindy obeys, stepping into the bloomers. Claire pulls them up with a sudden, firm tug. The elastic snaps sharply against his waist, digging into his skin.
Ow.
That is too tight, moaned Sissy Cindy. It is exactly the right tightness. It ensures that the ruffles stay puffed out. Look in the mirror, Sissy Cindy. Do you see how they make your bottom look? Remarked Claire with sheer delight. Sissy Cindy looks. The bloomers are incredibly voluminous, the layers of lace creating a rounded, infantile silhouette that makes his adult frame look absurd. They are just precious. Now, let's get you into the smocked rose dress, said Claire as she lifts the pale pink dress. It has a high, empire waist and puffy sleeves that look like balloons. She guides Carl's arms through the sleeves and pulls the dress over his head. The fabric is soft, but the lace collar is scratchy against his neck. Hold still. I need to tie this sash, commanded Claire as she reaches around to the small of his back, pulling the wide white ribbon tight. She cinches it with a forceful jerk, pulling his waist in and making the skirt flare out over the bloomers. She ties a massive, floppy bow that hangs down to his thighs. I can't breathe in this thing. It is squeezing me, gasped Sissy Cindy in complete despair. To be continued. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And please check out my Patreon. Link in the description.